Okay, Mad World, let's go with part 2 of Brewer versus Rogers. Who wins, where, and why? Okay, so we want to break the fight down into ranges: kick range, punch range, clinch range, and grappling range. So just by the evidence of this video, the one thing you notice about Rogers right off the bat, he loves to kick. So we're going to give Rogers that range. Drawback to Rogers, the way he kicks sometimes, is it's not really a Muay Thai style, so he doesn't really set him up with punches to lead in. He will just throw kicks, volume kicks. As you see by my notes here, Rogers has thrown as many as 25 kicks in some of his fights in the first round. The good news is that the volume drops off by 50% per round. And he doesn't like to check the kicks. So one of the things that usually happens to him against another guy that has good kicks is they can kick him in return, but they just don't match his volume. And I don't remember Domo being the best kicker in the game. However, Rogers kicks a lot to avoid one range, and that range is punch range. And I'm going to give that to Domo automatically. One thing Domo is got to be careful of is that Rogers is going to use kicks to keep the distance, so Domo can't let his hands go. And we have seen Domo, face this in the past where guys were able to keep him away. And as noted by my notes, Domo has one of the best first steps I've ever seen. It's an excellent first step. He gets across and he makes the point. When it comes to takedowns, I'm also going to go with Domo if he can cross that threshold with that first step of his. If he can blitz. Here you see my fighter Isaiah Monroe taking on Tony Rogers, and one thing that we trained for was footwork to fast level change. And Rogers is not a wrestler, so he's going to depend on things like wall walking and scrambling to get back up, which are really energy heavy. So the more Domo can keep that pressure on him, and it will burn him out. It will wear him down.
And Domo Brewer again opens up, and another big takedown.
When it comes to the clinch, I think both guys are even, with the exception of Domo actually uses footwork and angles to get off, and Rogers tends to go with a bit of a blitz attack where he's just letting his hands go and he rips to get off the cage. But both of them are dangerous coming off the cage. You do not want to make that mistake and relax. Boom, nice head kick. And grappling range, well,